Hello and welcome to another topic in the nationalism of Europe. The strange case of Britain. The countries of United Kingdom, we can see in this map, comprised of England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, and also Republic of Ireland. We will see how did Britain incorporate these regions one by one. This process of transformation was not a sudden one with a upheaval or a revolt. It was a slow and gradual process. There was no one British nation before the 18th century, that is the period from 1701 to 1800. They belong to different ethnic groups. Each region, each of these island groups belong to different cultural groups. This is the map of British Isles. The British Isles comprised of England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland. In Ireland, we have Northern Ireland region and the Republic of Ireland. So the people living in the British Isles were mainly the English, the Welsh. Welsh are the people of Wales, and Scots are the people of Scotland, and Irish are the people of Ireland. These ethnic groups had distinct political and social traditions. As the English nation grew in power and wealth, it began to dominate on the other islands. As the expansionist policy of the British spread, it occupied more and more colonies and it became richer and richer. So it occupied the nearby islands and incorporated them into its union. So it was all after the glorious revolution of 1688 where the monarchy was overthrown and the seizure of the power was done by Parliament. The Parliament became all powerful. It has seized the power from the monarchy. The English Parliament, which is called the mother of all parliaments. Through the Act of Union 1707, Scotland was suppressed. It was carefully, in a systematic plan, it was incorporated into the English region. The political institutions of the Scotland were suppressed. They did not have any entity. They did not have any existence. Slowly, they lost their identity. The cultural background, the ethnic relations, their celebrations, their ethnic wear, everything lost its significance slowly. The English exerted their power and dominance on these regions. Even the national dress of Scotland was not allowed to wear. They did not have the freedom. They did not have the liberty. In this image, you can see the traditional wedding attire of the Scotland. Even their own language, the Scottish language, which is called as the Gaelic, was not allowed to speak. It was dominated by the English. The Act of Union 1707 slowly seized the power of the Scotland, and Scotland was incorporated into the English region and it became an entity. Now, what is the difference between Great Britain and United Kingdom? The Great Britain region comprised of England, Scotland, and Wales, and United Kingdom comprised of Scotland, England, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Now let us see how did the Northern Ireland come into the United Kingdom. The United Kingdom was not a single country, but it was a country of countries. In fact, it is a country of countries, whereas the Great Britain is the island and England is one of the UK's 4 administrative regions, ruling regions. It's just a landmass and not a country. Now let us go to the case of Ireland. This region is Ireland. This is the Northern Ireland, and these Protestants, they wanted to unite with the United Kingdom, and the United Kingdom supported them. The Unionists who wanted the support of United Kingdom, they wanted to join with United Kingdom. But the Catholics of Ireland who wanted to become a republic through their elections with the people's mandate wanted this Protestant region of Northern Ireland to be the part of Ireland. This struggle between the Catholics and the Protestants went on for a long time. We all know that several centuries ago, around the 14th, 15th century, when the struggle actually began, the Catholic Church fathers and the priests who misused the power and who stopped leading a holy and sacred life started utilizing the funds of the church and leading a lavish life. People protested such a church and just divided themselves from that church. That Protestant movement was led by Martin Luther King, and they started their Protestant churches. So such Protestants, the Northern Ireland, these Protestants were wanting to unite with the United Kingdom, and the Ireland wanted to remain independent. This struggle between the nationalists of the Republic of Ireland and the Unionists of the Northern Ireland, this went on for a long period of time. Finally, through an act of 1801, the combination or the Ireland, Northern Ireland was incorporated into United Kingdom. Ireland was inhabited by Protestants and Catholics. The English supported the Protestants and established their rule with the help and support of the Northern Ireland people who were Protestants. Catholics, on the other hand, they constituted a majority in Ireland. They revolted against this British ideology of entering into the internal politics of Ireland. But on numerous occasions, they revolted, they struggled, but they were suppressed. They were defeated. This is Wolfe Tone. Wolfe Tone, who has led the struggle through the Catholic majority, but was defeated. In his message, he reveals to unite the whole people of Ireland, to abolish the memory of all past dissensions, and to substitute the common name of Irishman in place of the denominations of Protestant, Catholic, and Dissenter. These were my means. Theobald Wolfe Tone. Finally, Northern Ireland was incorporated into United Kingdom in 1801. Now came up the new British nation with a new flag. the Union of Jack. The British patriotic song, God Save Our King, Our Noble King, replaced. In place of the cultural ethnicity of these regions of the Scotland, of Ireland, of Welsh, the English carefully spread its supremacy and occupied the regions. I hope the concept is clear. Thank you.